We're tracking a series of recalls this morning over benzene concerns. And just last week, 4 batches of Banana Boat sunscreen spray were taken off of store shelves. The affected batches on your screen here. Benzene is not just a product within sunscreen. It comes from the can's propellant spray. The chemical is known for causing cancer when you're exposed to it. And benzene is in more than just sunscreen. Take a look at your screen right here. This fall, Unilever recalled 19 dry shampoo products over benzene concerns. The recall involved brands like Dove, Nexus, Suave, and TRESemmé. And Washington Post reporter Teddy Amenabar is here this morning to break down how benzene gets into our products and what we can do to avoid it. Teddy, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
You bet. So why do we keep hearing about benzene in beauty products?
Yeah, I mean, benzene is a contamination in these products. It's not supposed to be there. It is because the propellants for a lot of these cans are propane or some type of petroleum-based propellant. And then when I'm talking to experts, in the refinement process to make that propellant, there might be some trace amounts of benzene left over. We're exposed to benzene every day, but experts say the more that we're exposed to it, the more that it can lead to health concerns. It is a known carcinogen, so it can cause cancer and other blood disorders.
Okay, so it's not something that they're putting in. It's part of the process of the propellant. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and not every spray can uses petroleum-based propellant. So one thing that consumers can do is you can just see if your spray can, a can of whipped cream doesn't use petroleum-based propellant. Some have this technology called bag-on-valve where the propellant is separated from the product, and that removes risk as well. So what you're looking for, if you want to look, is whether or not your spray can has butane, isobutane, propane. Those are going to be the petroleum products that may have benzene contamination. They're not supposed to, but they might.
What steps can we take to avoid toxic chemicals in our products?
Yeah, I mean, besides looking at how your spray can is operating and what it's powered by, I mean, one thing that experts also say is you can just be a bit more mindful about where you're spraying these spray cans. You can, if you're outside at the beach and it's breezy, you're going to have, less concern of breathing in any contaminants like benzene. But if you're in a really tight quarters like a bathroom, that's more of a concern, especially over time if you're doing that regularly with something like dry shampoo.
Okay, so if you're using an aerosol sunscreen thing, is it what we're breathing in as we're spraying it? It's not necessarily the sunscreen itself; it's the propellant, right?
Yeah. So the propellant by nature is just pushing out the product. It's the gas that's getting it into that fine mist that we all like because it's convenient. We don't really have to rub it in. Right. So the concern is that you're breathing that in. And I mean, we can breathe in benzene at the gas station or just by being next to somebody who's smoking a cigarette. There's a lot of ways we can be exposed to benzene. You just want to try to limit it as much as possible.
Gotcha. Washington Post reporter Teddy Amenabar, thanks for breaking that down for us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.